Joel Embiid makes his triumphant return to the Philadelphia 76ers as they take on the New York Knicks. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andy from Wager Talk. I'm going to give you an opinion on this game. I'm going to a team total, actually. So we'll give some reasons for that. First off, if you guys could, hit the like button and leave us a comment in the best bets, or your best bet, I should say. Just give us a take on this game. And as always, if you don't have a hot take or you don't have a great comment to come up with, code of the day is going to be fresh. So just type the word fresh in the comment section, boost the algorithm, helps us rank a little bit better. Coming off a nice sneaky little win on the over on the video we did yesterday on the Nets. Barely getting over that 210.5, but win is a win. So really happy for that. So let's take a look at the lines of what's going on here. Go to the Wager Talk live odds page. So this game opened at 216.5, Philly -1. That line is flipped now. The Knicks are now kind of three pretty much all over the board with the total here at 212.5. And there's a few things going on here that I think is interesting. First off, I know Embiid's coming back. Is he 100%? I don't know. I don't think this injury is something that you just like automatically get over. And I know he was suspended, but I'm not really sure how much, he's probably going to play a decent amount of minutes, but full workload, boy, that would be risky and completely unnecessary at this point. Maxey is out, and you look at the 76ers, and they've just been awful recently. I mean, they finally get the win Sunday against Charlotte against overtime, but 107-105. They lose to Los Angeles Lakers 116-106, to the Clippers 110-98, to Phoenix 118-116. They lose to Memphis 124-107. So they've kind of been getting boat raced here, and they've just not looked very good without Maxey the last three games. So I know they didn't have Embiid. And then when I look at the New York Knicks, they've lost 3 of 4. They're not looking great, but they are scoring points. And that's why I'm going to take the Knicks team total over 107.5. So they lose against Houston. They look pretty bad, 109-97. But before that, they had scored 128 and 116. Then against Atlanta, they lose, but they score 116 points. Against Milwaukee, of course they win because everyone's beating Milwaukee these days. They score 116. And again, against the Pacers, they lose, but they score 121 points. And when we look at this Knicks team, when you look at let's just take a very small sample size and let's just do the last 4 games and see what's going on with the New York Knicks. This is a team that's 10th in offensive rating. So offense isn't really the problem. But then you look at the defensive rating, last 4 games are 25th. So defense has been what's really kind of holding up this team. And when I'm looking at trying to figure out an over-under for the entire game, there's some question marks on this Philly team. But I do know that the Knicks have been scoring. They haven't been winning, but they have been putting up points. So that's going to be the play here. And I'm just not sure that Joel Embiid's going to be this big, active, athletic, guy inside that everyone's scared of in his first game back. Could he be? Yeah. And if he looks great and plays 35 minutes, then I'll look wrong on this if the Knicks go over their total, but I'm just not really sold on that. So I'll take the Knicks over. If you're looking for a couple of player props, I'd look at Paul George under 2.5 made 3-pointers. I don't believe he's hit that at all this season. And then we talked about Jalen Brunson going under 3.5 rebounds. He finally went over in his last game. He had 6, but he hadn't been going over in any games this season. So you might go back to Brunson under 3.5 rebounds and Paul George under 2.5 made threes. But my favorite play for this one is going to be that Knicks team total. So a couple things that we have going on up at Wager Talk. It is $5 Tuesday. You guys know what that means. I've gone with a college football play. I went with the Indiana Hoosiers over 31.5 last week, and they scored 17 in the first half and then did nothing in the second half. I thought about featuring a UFC play, but I'm going to wait till later on in the week and get some totals, some round totals. So went with my second favorite play that is up, a college football play. So we're still number 1 ROI and winning percentage lifetime. We're 20-8. Lifetime in college football plays. So looking pretty good about that. Also taking a little momentum in from yesterday. We hit our client NBA best bet. and 7-1. We're number one in units, winning percentage, and ROI. So NBA season's off to a great start. We also hit an NHL play, so that was fantastic. Today we've got a few darts plays up. So if you haven't gotten that dart special and you want to jump in, by all means. So, but really the big thing today is take advantage of that $5 college football play. So I expect a nice rebound off of a loss last week. So, and this number just really, really good, really jumped off the page. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for us. Let's cash this Knicks team total over. Good luck on your place, and we'll see everyone later.